everyone, let's talk about the 3 things I've learned since starting my business. Little backstory is I used to work at Big Four as a tax accountant, decided that I freaking hate accounting, and started my own business where I still have to deal with accounting, but a different portion of it. It's not tax, now it's bookkeeping. But anyways, let's jump right into this video. I wanted to share 3 just random things that I have learned along the way. That if anybody is thinking about starting their own business or their own side business, definitely take these into consideration. So I'll start with the most technical one, which is shipping. Surprisingly enough, actually not surprisingly enough, people don't want to pay for shipping, no matter if it could be the product cost is $18 and then you say $2 shipping, right? Like, some people will say, yeah, I'll still pay the $2, but if you were to just sell the product for $20 and say free shipping, that would entice a lot more people to purchase your product. So keep that in mind in the future. It definitely worked for my product. I was selling samples and I had said the samples, honestly, it was such a rookie mistake on my part. I said the samples are free, just pay shipping. And I got a lot of feedback from people saying, you know, that's not actually free if I have to pay for shipping. And I said, okay, fair. So I switched it and I charged for the product and I said free shipping. And people were actually willing to buy more of the sample product. Like it technically would have cost them less if they just paid for shipping. But I rounded up slightly just to make it an even number instead of it being like $4.75, for example, for shipping. I just charged the product as $5 and people were like, oh, okay, $5 for shipping, boom. That, I spent so long just like reeling that in my mind, like, And anyways, that's lesson number 1 for you. Number 2, also I realized, yes, I am wearing my Venmo card. It makes me feel a little productive just having something to fidget with. But number 2 is you're gonna feel lost a lot, okay? That might not be shocking for a lot of people, but there's gonna be moments where you feel like you have no idea what the hell you're doing, and you're evaluating your budget of like how much can go into marketing, how much can go into products, what if I need to have a new seller, a backup seller that or supplier that I'm purchasing from, like where am I going to be getting all of these materials? So I guess I'm saying that more as words of comfort, that you're gonna feel lost a lot of the time, because at least for me, when I worked at my previous Big Four job, there was always people telling me what to do, or there were people guiding me towards the right answer. Whereas this time, it's only you. You are the person who is saying, is this right or is this wrong? And you don't know that sometimes. So you really have to stick with your gut on a lot of these things. You can't really rely on other people aside from yourself to really kind of trust the process and do a lot of research to understand what's going on. So you're gonna feel lost a lot. It's a new feeling that I'm still trying to overcome, because there's been weeks in a row where I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Where do I take it? Or I start going down one path and I spend like a whole entire week prepping for that, and then I realize that might not be the right way to go. So then I have to scrap the whole idea and start new. So that whole feeling, I mean, you're still learning. It's important that you know that you're learning these things so you don't feel like it's going to waste in the future. But those feelings of being lost, very real, and I can definitely relate to that, okay? So number 3 has to do with social media. I think you hear a lot of people say this, and when I had started, I was like, oh my God. Anyways, here's the tip. Don't rely on social media to go viral for you in order for you to make sales, okay? So let me talk that out a little bit. When I had first started this, I didn't want to post my dark chocolate tea products or my French press or, anything else that I was working on behind the scenes. I didn't want to say like, hey, this is something that we're working on and in 6 months' time, we're going to be releasing it. For some reason, I had it ingrained in my head that people are just going to forget about it. I mean, I know people have created websites where there's a wait list and it says we're dropping on November 1st or November whatever. And I am just a very impatient person in general. So I guess as soon as I got, as soon as I got my product, I wanted to already launch it. I didn't want to wait, and I didn't want to create a wait list or anything for it. I didn't want to pause. I didn't want to market it when I didn't have it yet, is what I'm trying to say. And my logic behind that is because what if it catches? What if it goes viral and then everybody's like, oh, what the heck? This isn't even ready yet. This isn't available. I'm going to forget about it in a month. And then they actually do. So literally any other business is probably going to tell you create a wait list. But I had this huge stubborn stupidity that hit me, and I was like, I don't need a wait list. I'm just going to start posting, and then, you know, it'll catch and whatever. And it sounds really stupid regurgitating that, especially when I was on TikTok, because on my previous like personal ones, there were certain things that I would do that would just like simply, it would seem so simple to just go viral on certain things. And so I said, okay, when I'm going to start my business, like it's simple for me to do that for my personal. It's going to be probably the same to do that for my business. And no, it's not the same. Kind of depends on what you're doing. So I think in my behalf, I have to educate people about what my product is, because most people have never heard about it before. So it's hard for it to be relatable to people. But those are my 3 learning curves that I had to deal with. Those are the 3 main things that I've learned, that's a better way to say, along the road. And there's so much more, but I think I wanted to make a quick video about it in case there was anybody who was looking to do a side business or looking to just go full on business on whatever idea that you have. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. Let me know if you liked this video, and if you want to see more content like this, comment it down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.